Yo, what's going on, people of the interwebs? It's that guy. Yes, every single time, you know what it is. Doing some dreadlock reviews today, and essentially just wanted to talk to you guys about why people have dreads, why I have dreads, why do you have dreadlocks? And I'm gonna be reacting to people specifically with them talking about why they have dreads here on YouTube. So this is a big question. This is a question brought to you because, you know, you can always look at the how to get dreads, but a lot of people forget about the why. And I'm always intrigued on why people start their locks. I understand that this channel has brought a lot of dreadspiration to them, so that's one reason that's their why. But deep down, really, what is the why of people and their locks? So I'm gonna be looking into some reactions to this, so make sure you stay tuned, stay subscribed, because this is Not Nation. So yeah, today we're asking why I'm that guy. Not locks, not nation. I guess to start off the video, why I have locks is basically something I'm going to tell you at the end of the video. So make sure you stay tuned for the end to figure that out. But first, I'm going to jump right in to see what other people are talking about on why they. And we will see why people have locks. I'm just going to go ahead and click on some random videos and see what people are saying. This is from a girl named Crystal Aranyani. Let's get it.
Hello beloveds, it's Crystal and Priya. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about my dreadlocks. I've been slowly forming dreadlocks for a while, but most of them have come...
Damn, dreadlocks looking pretty good, I must say. Loving the way they're looking.
In the last couple months, and I really...
sorry guys, I'm very impatient watching videos sometimes, so I'm gonna go 1.5 speed playback.
I wasn't planning on making any kind of statement by having them, but I have received quite a bit of comments, and some positive and some negative, so I thought I'd make a quick video addressing why I have dreadlocks. And I want to point out that this is just my experience and the reason why I have them, but everyone else has their own reasons. I really think that we need to be more careful with jumping to assumptions about other people, because I've had a lot of people jumping to assumptions about why I have dreadlocks, asking me if I find it disrespectful to certain religious groups, when they don't know my religion or much about me. It seems to be a lot easier to jump to an assumption about someone rather than going and doing the research yourself or simply asking them. To begin, I want to point out that dreadlocks do not belong to a certain religion, culture, or race.
I believe that. I believe that dreadlocks belong for anybody that has hair. Any being that has hair, it will lock up. It'll just let it be. Stop brushing and it does happen. So there's no way that it's a certain sector that owns this culture.
They've been around for a really long time, and it seems at this point in time they are highly recognized as being related to the Rastafari culture. But they actually existed long before with ancient civilizations such as ancient Greece, ancient India, and the Vikings. It's recorded as early as
Ancient Greece. Interesting. There's a little bit of a history lesson going on here today.
500 BC that the Hindu god Shiva had dreadlocks, and some say this is the first record of this hairstyle. And that goes on to why I personally have dreadlocks, and it's just half my head now. Eventually I'll probably have full hair. For now, this is good enough for the reason that I wanted them. Many of you who follow my channel probably already know that I follow a Hindu practice, and the deity that I most resonate with and worship is Shiva.
Shiva. So she's got dreadlocks because of Shiva. Wow.
I've had some very deep awakenings in my meditations and strong oneness with Shiva, which in Kashmir Shaivism, which I also follow,
Kashmir Shaivism. Okay, dropping some knowledge
is considered
here.
to be the highest energy. In Tantra, we're focusing on taking the Shakti energy, this is the divine feminine, and raising it up to meet Shiva, higher consciousness. And while it's definitely not necessary or expected to have dreadlocks if you are following this belief system, I chose to, as a personal reminder, to stay within my divinity and constantly be reminded of the divine feminine and masculine within me. It is said in a lot of spiritual practices that your energy exits from your head. So many believe that dreadlocks capture this energy.
And this is when they say things like, you know, the longer your hair, the closer to God you are.
As Shiva is relatable to the higher chakras, this is another way for me to be reminded of his energy. And when I say his, I mean the divine masculine. Why this is so important to me, as some of you may be wondering, is because for a lot of my life, I really concentrated on the feminine parts of me, and I still do, as it's a big part of what I teach. But it's a reminder to not ignore the masculine, because that is just as important. And it wasn't until I found the masculine within me that I became whole and healed a lot in my life. And I do have another personal reason. For many years, I struggled with the way that I looked. For over a decade,
self-image issues. Okay, I can get down with this because I am always boasting that having locks does boost self-confidence. And self-confidence, you know, can take you a very long way in life. And having locks just helps you thicken your skin and not care what people think about you.
I wore extensions, and I still do sometimes, but I had them in permanently. For a while during my spiritual journey, I felt that they were the one thing still attaching me to this material world that I was lost in for so long. Actually, the first time I did psychedelics, I cut my extensions out. And I know it sounds a little bit crazy, but in my mind at the time, and if you've studied psychedelics, one of the first things that happens is your ego is dissolved. And without my ego, I just decided, why do I have these in my hair? And I took them out. I got them back a few months later, but after that I kept feeling like I really needed to get rid of them. And recently I decided that I was ready to, and that I really need to let go of that part of my life. And it might sound a bit silly, but it was very symbolic for me, and honestly a powerful moment. So I am getting attacked by mosquitoes out here. I'm just going to make this a quick video. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, she's getting bug bites all over the place.
A lot of you guys also asked my maintenance, etc. And honestly, since I got them, I haven't even looked up maintenance, which is probably bad. So if you have any suggestions, please comment below. And also if you have any other questions about this that I didn't address, please just comment below and I'll do my best to answer. And please just keep in mind to be more gentle on the internet. Before judging others, try to ask yourself what you think their intention is. Are they trying to insult another race by what they're doing? Or could it be for personal reasons? I think we're capable of making the internet a lot more friendly place.
Awesome. I love her reasoning there. Definitely gonna hit her up. Subscribe. When will you get your full set of locks? Awesome video. I have dreads for self-confidence and rasta roots. All right, pretty interesting little. Let's see what else we can do. Let's see what else we have. Why I have locks. Holy pandas. Okay, let's see. Interesting here. A little smaller subscriber. Subscribe to her right away. Let's see what we got.
Serious locks. Since it's the most asked question I get, besides if I wash my hair. And yes, I do. No, I didn't do it for the culture. I've always wanted them, even in high school. And one day, a few of my friends were getting theirs touched up, so I was like,
is this it? Is this me finally doing it?
And then I was like,
yeah, I'm gonna do it.
I was so hesitant at first because I obviously let other people's opinions get to me, but the support I got from my group of homies at the time really helped me through that. Honestly, after that, I've never felt more like myself. For a more spiritual and deeper reason why I got them. Okay, wait. For a more spiritual and deeper reason why I got them, it has been said that locks hold in your wisdom, and having them actually makes me feel more connected to everyone. I mean,
more connected to everybody. So I want to make some notes here of why people have locks. From what I understand from these videos, Shiva, confidence, connection. Let's go.
with the thought in mind that we're all one being, and all kinds of people from all over the globe has had locks before and are capable of having them. Not to sound arrogant at all, but I'm so grateful that everywhere I go, I make some new friends, because apparently the hair is a good icebreaker. And a lot of the same people that walk up to me mention how they want locks, but they don't think they could rock it, or they're scared of what people would think about them. But I do know people hate on my hair quietly, because I hear it from other people.
Okay, that's always gonna happen. People are always gonna hate on somebody else quietly. It's called jealousy, and especially when you have something that they secretly want, it happens. You know, they're just jealous that they can't grow locks and have the confidence for themselves.
I just don't care to waste my energy and time on them. I honestly just laugh it off because people don't understand or know me, and they just see the world through their small, sad perspective. Sometimes I do feel people's eyes and some of their assumptions. So let me just make this clear. I'm not vegan. I do wash my hair twice a week, and I shower every day. No, I'm not into tarot cards or astrology. I don't even believe in that. It's just another way to justify the way you are, even though it doesn't even add up, because everyone is just so different, and you can't just apply what you want to apply to yourself and then disregard everything else that doesn't apply. Like, okay, anyway.
But why do you have locks though?
Number 5 or 4 or whatever. I'm not trying to be black. No, I don't smoke. No, I don't sell crystals at Venice Beach. But
this is more about like what you're
I
not.
actually do admit
stereotypes of locks. This is a whole other video right here.
That I used to smoke a lot of weed and I used to wrap crystals, but that was before I got the hair done, ironically. Anyways, I think having locks is dope and not everyone has to agree with me. I knew what assumptions I would get going into this. I'm 100% fine with that. I'm honestly just happy that I got past caring what other people thought and that I did something I wanted to do for myself. Like literally no matter what you do, people are going to judge you. So do whatever the you want for you. People assume a lot in general. And I mean, I just don't care. Like, you don't know me. Whoever's watching this literally does not know me. Even my closest friends, I feel like they don't fully know me. Everyone needs to ask more questions before they jump to conclusions. Everyone needs more empathy. We as individuals need to know that we don't know everything. And we all don't have all the answers. It's okay to be wrong. I admit I'm wrong when I'm wrong. But it's usually from a lack of education or understanding. And that's just it. This generation is soft. I said it and I meant it. Cultural appropriation. Do I believe in it? Yes. But no. Mainly no. Cultural appreciation? Yes.
So essentially what I'm gathering from her is that she has dreadlocks for connection to other people. I could say that I have dreadlocks for more of a connection to myself. You know, it really reminds me to stay grounded and rooted to my own oneness, if this makes any sense. So let's find something else here. Here's a good one. Dreadlocks 10 Nebula.
Hi, peace and light, everyone.
Hi.
This is 10 Nebula, and in this video we're talking about why do you want to get dreadlocks. I feel with the dreadlocking process, since they require so much patience and commitment, it's good to be clear about why you want to get them. I've had clients who want to get locks but they're still not sure, and to those people I recommend you wait until you really feel that you're ready to give that 100% to them so they'll come out the way you want, instead of doing them just because maybe it's a trendy feeling or trendy moment that you're having with dreadlocks. So some people get locks because they're easy to maintain once they're fully matted.
So this is more of a reason why, you know, just because they're easy. It's an easy hairstyle. Okay, easy.
Or because they think they'll look cool, or they want to grow long hair. Some people get them because that's a part of their culture or their spiritual practice. Some people get them because they like to have their hair natural. So just get clear about why you want to get locks and get on that path, and know that it's going to take work and patience and commitment to get them to look the way you want to. And I hope you guys find that road for yourself. So find me on Facebook, MySpace, Twitter.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate that there, Dreadlocks 10. Basically, she's talking about they look cool. It's an easy hairstyle, and because some people want to go natural, and that's more so a reason for me as well, is because I just want to have a more natural way of life, more natural way of living. And honestly, I can more so relate to why I have Rasta culture. So let's see here why Rasta.
The purpose of this video
dreadlock
is not to break down the history of dreadlocks, but to break down the theories of why Rastafarians were influenced to wear dreadlocks. Throughout history, it's documented, people know already, everyone wore dreadlocks. So European mountain people, people in Asia, people throughout Africa, people in South America, North America, people throughout history.
This dude's locks are sick.
Have worn dreadlocks. If you don't grow your
This guy talks pretty fast as it is. I'm just gonna put it to 1.25.
hair and groom it, that joint going back in the dreadlocks. That's how hair works, you know? But what we want to focus on is the influence for Rastafarians to wear dreadlocks. First theory, which most people are aware of,
Nazarite vow. This is a big reason why a lot of people have dread.
comes out of the Old Testament Bible, right? Some refer to it as Nazarene Creed or the Nazarene vow. That can be found in Numbers chapter 6, verse 52.
Numbers 6:52.
The second theory has to do
Which, let me go back to this really first, because he didn't really touch on it. Where he's saying the Nazareth vow, Numbers 6:52. No razor may be used on their head. They must be holy until the period of their dedication to the Lord is over. They must let their hair grow long. And this kind of connects with, the spiritual connection as well of growing your hair. The longer it grows, the more connected to the source you are. And I do believe this, that wisdom grows in our locks, So I can feel this reason.
Comes out of the Old Testament Bible, right? If you didn't, there's a video there. I'll put the link at the bottom, but a little video I did on the Indian influence in Jamaica. Sadhus, dreadlocks, burn weed, Rasta vibe, spiritual people, but they weren't the influence because there's no historical evidence of Sadhus coming to Jamaica when East Indians came to Jamaica. The third theory comes out of Ethiopian warriors. Selassei's people, they grew their hair during times of war. Here goes Rasparty. I was fortunate enough, he broke it down for me. This is who we wanted.
It has a part of history in that when Ethiopians are in a struggle, just like how the flag that would be green, gold, and red would be turned up, that the red would be up, that it is a common signal to every Ethiopian that your nation is in struggle, at war. This also was a sign in early days of there being a military struggle that you are participating in. Now, as slavery done, Has slavery been finished? Does slavery still exist? Does wickedness still exist? Does corruption still exist? So we still fight.
Wow. Wow. I love that right there. That was really deep, and actually I can understand that, because I do see the corruption and the war happening, and it's like we still are fighting for our freedom. So, you know, growing our locks is a sign of rebellion as well, because it shows us that, you know, we're standing up for what it is we believe in, and we won't stop until, you know, we finally get peace and justice for their actions out there.
The theory Rastas have spoken, I've had the fortunate experience of hearing from them, especially elders, is that they just grew their hair out of the rebellion, out of the European view of beauty. You know, because they're constantly demeaned and put down because they're African and you're this and you're that. So they say, all right, cool, then I'm going to embrace my Africanism. I'm going to embrace my natural features. So I'll just grow my hair. You know, so some people argue that's the reason Rastas grew their hair. The last theory, which I believe is the most historically accurate one, you know, and if you disagree, please comment and I'll try to reply. Comes out of Kenya, Africa. Kikuyu people, a group called the Mau Mau, but their real name is the Land and Freedom Fighters.
Yes. Yeah. Some elders tell you, say, them see pictures of the Mama, to the Mama that fight against white supremacy, British colonialism. Them take unto themselves that persona.
British is famous for doing. Went to the African country, took over, they stole the land from the people. They wanted to sell back the land to the people, strip them of their employment, and provide them jobs that with inadequate wages that would never allow them to pay for the land, thus enslaving them for a time. A group of people rose up. They weren't military people. Some had military experience and some were just regular people. Rose up, used guerrilla warfare to defeat the British. Kenya gained their independence. Historically, Jomo Kenyatta gets full credit for the independence of Kenya. If you read a little more or dig a little deeper, you see it's the Mau Mau are the real reason for Kenya's independence.
Mao leaders, wow.
The Mau Mau at that time were led by a man called Gideon Kamathi and Phil Marshall.
What? And he's got the big wicks going on even way back then, rubber banded together. And look, and it's crazy to see that this is what the style is like nowadays. These guys are already ahead of the time.
These men engaged in some real strategic guerrilla warfare to get the British out of there. But Rastas in Jamaica saw news clippings about what was going on. They were so inspired because here we have a group of people, black people like myself, who are oppressed, you know, by the same colonial master, Britain, but they decided to take up arms, you know, so they saw their hair as something that should be embraced, you know. So they adopted the dreadlocks. Another side note real quick, the reason the Mau Mau started wearing dreadlocks, truthfully, is because they were in guerrilla warfare, right? They had no access to water, they were in the forest, you know, this is real business. And they noticed that if they let their hair mat, they were able to deal with the lice a little better, you know, the infestation of lice. So that's really how they started wearing the dreadlocks.
That's interesting. He's saying that it was a protection against lice back then. That's pretty dope. You know, there's a little bit of information there on why we've learned today now. So, I mean, I just wanted to spread a little bit of light there and dive in to see what exactly it is people have locks for. And I can agree with pretty much all those there. And it doesn't have to be one or the other. You can pull your own reasons from here or there. And, you know, maybe your reasons aren't even down or weren't even listed from any of these things that we talked about today. And for myself, I definitely feel more towards I have locks to have the confidence in myself. It is an easy hairstyle to achieve and attain. They definitely look cool, very fascinating. It's for the natural look, to spread the culture of it as an act of rebellion against you know, society, and that's pretty much it. And I have dreadlocks to help dreaducate people on them, to show people that you too can have locks as well in a very easy mindset and a very easy time frame, is one of my big reasons. So let me know in the comments below why you have dreadlocks specifically, and let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, because, you know, it's definitely the type of content that I'm here to create, to show my locks, to talk about locks, to help you guys get inspired to get locks for your own. So just kind of doing my duty here as a fellow rebellious dread. But until next time, I'm going to send you guys off, and I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So peace out, one love, stay happy and natty, and I'll see you guys in the next Dreadlock update. New merch linked down below. We still got Tams on the old store, trying out a new Teespring store as well. Links in the description. And yeah, just keep it happy today, man. I'll see you guys around. Peace.
The nation.